Guys, it's me, Lil Ninja, back with another video, and today we're doing What If Naruto Was in Ben 10. This is going to be a 1-hour movie just to see how, see if anyone, if a lot of people will watch it, because after the first part, not many people seen this What If. So I will be trying this again, but I will be putting all the parts and even the third part of the series that I didn't put inside of last week. And I'm sorry for that. I did say I wasn't going to go off again, but I did. Without further ado, let's get it.
This shit high, boy.
Shawty catch a vibe, yeah, I had to put her on. Bought a two-seater, yeah, we heading for the sun. Shawty got my high, I ain't tripping for the funds. Yeah, I won't start, I ain't tripping, I'm a stunt. Oh, living lively. Everybody tryna ride my wave, they can ride me. Pull up in a foreign to the curb looking icy. I ain't never stressed about a fit, I'm on hype it.
Act 1, The Solitude of Victory, The Final Clash. With newfound power pulsating within him, Naruto confronted Kaguya Otsutsuki in a battle that would echo through the desolate remnants of the ninja world. As the Rinnegan and Sharingan manifested in Naruto's eyes, he faced Kaguya, who, undeterred, unleashed a barrage of ashbone attacks. Kurama, let's end this. Kurama, now part of Naruto's power along with the other tailed beast, would roar in agreement. This is it, Naruto. Show her the strength of the united tailed beasts. Naruto, fueled by the collective strength of the tailed beasts, and guided by the newfound dojutsu, dodged Kaguya's attacks with unmatched agility. Sasuke's Sharingan enhanced Naruto's perception, allowing him to predict and counter Kaguya's every move. In a rage, Kaguya would lunge at Naruto. You are a mere mortal. You cannot defy my will. Naruto, standing firm, unleashed a combination of Rasengan enhanced with the powers of the tailed beasts. I'll fight for the world you destroyed. Kaguya, refusing to yield, absorbed Naruto's attacks, retaliating with a surge of cosmic energy. The battlefield quaked under the intensity of their clash. I am the progenitor of all chakra. Your defiance is futile. Naruto, drawing upon the strength of the tailed beasts and the dojutsu, entered a transcendent state. His speed increased, and his attacks became a dance of chakra and cosmic forces. I won't let you erase everything we've fought for. As the battle reached its zenith, Naruto unleashed a colossal Rasengan imbued with the combined chakra of the tailed beasts. The impact echoed through the desolation, engulfing Kaguya in a vortex of energy. This is not the end. The battlefield fell silent as the cosmic energies subsided. Naruto, exhausted yet resolute, stood amidst the remnants of Kaguya's defeat. It's over. But at what cost? The tailed beasts, their presence resonating within Naruto, joined him in the solemn aftermath, leaving the ninja world in a state of profound stillness. Act 1, Part 2, Unforeseen Convergence. The clash between Naruto and Kaguya unleashed an unforeseen consequence, an interdimensional portal that whisked Naruto away from the remnants of his world, depositing him into Bellwood during the time of Ben 10 alien force. Disoriented and alone, Naruto found himself in a world unlike his own. Naruto, emerging from the portal, surveyed the unfamiliar surroundings. The towering buildings and advanced technology were stark contrasts to the ninja villages he knew. As he navigated the streets, he encountered a young boy who seemed to radiate an unusual energy. Whoa, who are you? Some kind of ninja or something? Naruto, still adjusting to the abrupt change, introduced himself to the curious boy named Ben Tennyson. I'm Naruto. I was in the middle of something big, and now I'm here. Can you tell me where I am? You're in Bellwood, buddy. Home of all things weird and alien. But seriously, ninja? That's a new one. As Naruto explained the clash with Kaguya and the subsequent portal, Ben, ever the adventurer, decided to lend a hand. Sounds like you've been through a lot, Naruto. I'm Ben Tennyson, and we deal with weird stuff all the time. Let's figure this out together. Naruto, grateful for the unexpected assistance, nodded in agreement. Naruto and Ben, now a makeshift team, embarked on a journey to find Grandpa Max. Ben led Naruto to Grandpa Max's mobile home. Grandpa Max is like the wise old guy who knows everything. If anyone can figure out what happened, it's him. Upon reaching Grandpa Max's mobile home, they discovered signs of a struggle, and finding his absence. Something happened here. We need to find out where your grandpa is. Ben, determined to uncover the truth, led the way as the duo delved deeper into the mysteries of Bellwood, unaware that their fates were intricately entwined with the anomalies that permeated this strange dimension. Act 1, Part 3, Unraveling Ties, The Unexpected Quartet. Ben puts the Omnitrix back on and decides to show Naruto what it can do. Naruto, check out this Omnitrix. It lets me transform into different aliens. Ben activates the Omnitrix, showcasing its transformative power to Naruto, who observes with curiosity. I've seen some incredible jutsu, but this is something else. With Ben planning to have Gwen joining their ranks, the duo go to find her. A surprised Gwen would see Ben and unknown to her Naruto approaching her house as she would walk outside. Ben, who's your friend? Ben, looking somewhat sheepish, would smile. Long story. We're on the trail to find Grandpa Max. You in? Wait, Grandpa is missing, you could have lead with that. A stunned Ben would look at Naruto for help as his new ninja friend would shrug. Come on, we got to go get Grandpa. Following the lead, the trio unexpectedly stumbles upon Kevin Levin, engaged in a mysterious arms deal with seemingly ordinary humans. Tennyson, who's the new guy? Looking at Kevin's grin, Ben would start to frown. Naruto, meet Kevin. Kevin, Naruto. We're on a mission to find Grandpa Max. Kevin would grin and would crouch to the floor, ready to start a fight. Arms dealing? That's a bit outside my usual missions. Kevin's grin would widen. I've got my reasons. You guys here to help or get in the way? Unknown to the four, they all would be ambushed by the people related in the arms deal who turned out Yobi DN aliens. Act 1, Part 4, Showdown with the DN aliens. With the group surprised, Naruto would be the first to speak out. What the? Who are these guys? They're not human. They tricked me. Facing a common enemy, Kevin, realizing he has been deceived, reluctantly joins forces with Ben, Gwen, and Naruto to fend off the DN aliens. I didn't sign up for this. Let's take them down. The battlefield erupts into an epic clash as the quartet engages in a high-stakes battle against the DN aliens. Ben's Swampfire, Gwen utilizes her magical abilities. Naruto employs his ninja techniques, and Kevin uses his unique powers, creating a dynamic and powerful alliance against the common threat. As the battle unfolds, it becomes clear that the DN aliens were planning to steal from Kevin rather than purchase the weapons. With the battle ending with Kevin stealing what seems to be a badge from the DN aliens and the aliens retreating. I hate being taken for a ride. With a grin, Naruto and Ben would look at Kevin. Not your typical arms deal, huh, Kevin? Lesson learned, Tennyson. Let's find your grandpa and put an end to this mess. The quartet, forged through unexpected alliances and facing unforeseen challenges, now sets their sights on unraveling the deeper mysteries that surround Grandpa Max's disappearance and the involvement of alien forces. Act 2, Part 1, Infiltrating the DN alien base. Inside Kevin's car, tension simmers as the quartet discusses their plan. Alright, team. We need to find out what the DN aliens are up to. Stay sharp. A grin would appear on Kevin's face as he shows Ben and Naruto a plumber badge quote-unquote borrowed from the DN aliens, with Ben be surprised. Where did you get that? I've picked it up so I know these bases. We'll get in without a hitch. The quartet arrives at the DN alien base under the cover of darkness, the ominous structure looming before them. Naruto, whispering. This place gives me bad vibes. Let's make this quick. Kevin, utilizing his knowledge and the plumber's badge, leads the quartet through the shadows, avoiding detection. Keep an eye out, everyone. We don't know what we might find in there. As the quartet delves deeper into the DN alien base, they come across mysterious technology and encrypted data. This tech is way beyond anything I've seen. And the data? We might find answers here. The quartet halts their progress as they encounter guarded areas and heightened security measures. We need a plan to bypass these guards. Naruto, any ninja tricks up your sleeve? Just watch. Naruto, with swift and stealthy movements, employs genjutsu from his Reni Sharingan to neutralize the guards, allowing the quartet to move through the base undetected, leaving the others impressed. Naruto, that's some impressive ninja magic you've got there. Inside the base's control room, Gwen uncovers detailed files on other DN alien bases scattered across America and a list of plumbers' kids with badges. There are more bases, and plumbers' kids are involved. This is bigger than we thought. Suddenly, Grandpa Max reveals himself, surprising the quartet with his unexpected presence within the DN alien base. I've been keeping an eye on you. We need to leave, now. This place is about to explode. Ben would be surprised and look at Grandpa Max while the others would be worried and ready to run out the base. You have been watching us? Yes, but there's no time, we have to go. Grandpa Max swiftly guides the quartet out of the base as alarms blare and lights flash. The tension rises as they navigate through the labyrinthine corridors. What's happening, Max? No time for explanations. Just trust me. We need to get out before it's too late. As they reach the exit, a massive explosion erupts within the DN alien base. The quartet, now standing outside, watches in shock as the facility crumbles behind them. Grandpa Max. What happened? The fate of Grandpa Max hangs in uncertainty, leaving the quartet with more questions than answers. As the explosion echoes behind them, the quartet, shaken by the fate of Grandpa Max, makes a solemn decision. They recognize the responsibility to confront the threat posed by the DN aliens and the plumber's kids, with Ben taking a stand. We can't let this go on. Grandpa Max was counting on us. We have to take down the DN aliens and whoever's behind this. Gwen would nod in agreement. He's right. We're the ones who have the knowledge now. Let's stop this before more people get hurt. The quartet, now bound by a common purpose, pledges to stand against the hidden forces manipulating the DN alien operation. No more secrets. We're in this together. I've faced powerful enemies before. We'll take them down. Realizing the importance of blending in, Gwen decides to take Naruto to a store. Naruto, we need you to blend in. There's a store nearby. Let's grab some clothes before we continue our mission. Naruto would grin. Lead the way, Gwen. Gwen and Naruto enter the store, their minds focused on the imminent battles to come and also the problems that Naruto would have to face when living here. As they browse through clothing racks, Gwen imparts some wisdom to Naruto about the importance of teamwork and trust. We're a team now, Naruto. We've got each other's backs. Trust is crucial in what we're about to face. Naruto, thinking back to the Leaf Village, would understand where Gwen is coming from and understands that he is a part of something new now and would look at Gwen with a sheepish look. Thanks, Gwen. I've learned the value of trust on my own journeys, and thanks for accepting me so fast. Gwen would smile at Naruto. Well, any friend of Ben's is a friend of mine. Now come on, we got you, get you out of that jumpsuit. Naruto would look at himself, then at the many different cloths that Gwen would have, and would sweat drop. The tailed beast in Naruto would start to laugh, with Kurama starting to talk to Naruto. Kid, it's very funny how you are about to become a girl's play doll for an hour. The other tailed beast would cackle even louder in Naruto's head as Shikaku would state he would stop killing before he would let someone dress him up. Time skip and Naruto is still getting made fun of by the tailed beast and getting dressed up by Gwen. "Oh Naruto, I think I finally found something for you." Naruto would be handed a orange jacket, black pants, a black shirt and some black Nikes. Naruto would look himself over knowing this new outfit is good but missing two things, as Naruto would put his headband around his neck and also put his necklace around his hand and would find some fingerless gloves to put them being orange and black. Gwen would blush at Naruto with a smile. "That looks good on you, now we just need to pay for it." Time skip to Naruto, Ben, Kevin and Gwen sitting down at Mr. Smoothie's, Ben being the only one with a smoothie. "After a week of doing hero stuff, it's relaxing, that really cools my nerves, you know what I'm saying, Naruto?" Naruto would look at Ben with his new black eyes and grin. "Yes, but back in my world I never really got to relax too often, but when I did it was always great." Kevin would look at Naruto questioning. "So you're not from Earth?" "No, he is from Earth, just a different dimension." Ben would slurp his smoothie. Gwen would look at Naruto curious. "What was it like, Naruto?" Naruto would think for a bit while also contemplating how much to tell them. Not knowing how his new friends would react, he would look for answers inside himself. "Well, I already know what Kurama and Shikaku will say, so let's start with Matatabi." The two-tailed beast would take its hands from of its paws and would look at Naruto questioningly. "Yes, Naruto? What do you think I should tell them?" "The full truth." Matatabi would lay its head back on its paws and would close its eyes, not knowing the debate between Naruto and the tailed beast that it caused. This debate ending in a vote that would lead to Naruto deciding to tell the full truth to his new friends. Naruto would stop grinding for a second and then would continue to grin again. "Well, you guys know I'm a ninja, but that doesn't explain a lot, so let's start from the beginning." Naruto would then explain his life story to his friend, starting with how he had Kurama sealed within him and how he was outcast and ostracized because of it, how he wanted to be a ninja, how he only had a few people that wanted to help him like Iruka-sensei. Then he would explain all the missions he did and how he fought Sasuke and made a promise to bring him back. Ultimately ending on how Sasuke and all his other friends died because of Kaguya, but about how he was sent here. And that is my life story. While Naruto never gave up his grin, his friends had tears in their eyes after knowing what he has been through, with Kevin mainly looking in the other direction to not show weakness. Ben would pat Naruto on his back with his other friends helping Ben confront Naruto. "You know, Uzumaki, you don't need to hold all that emotion back. Trust me, it doesn't work out." With these words from Kevin, Naruto would start to cry for the first time since Jiraiya's death, also gaining comfort in his friends. Act 2 Part 2 Separated Missions. After a few more minutes of the group comforting Naruto, Kevin reveals two missions that don't have time to wait, with Kevin stating the best way to do these missions would be to split up. The group would divide on two teams, a team of Naruto and Gwen and another team of Kevin and Ben. With this, the two teams would set off on their missions. Naruto would look around his new surroundings with Gwen being beside him. Naruto would look at the plumber's badge that Kevin gave him, its green light shining on his face. The badge says the signal is nearby. "That's good, we're going to meet someone new, the one time I wanted action." Kevin gives us a diplomatic mission, while he gets to take down another base with Ben. Naruto would chuckle a bit. "I'm guessing you were expecting some action then." "Not just any action, sim DN alien action, but alas, we're here looking for someone who probably doesn't want to be found." "How do you know this person doesn't want to be found?" "Well, we are near them, but are they showing themselves? No." "Good point." Naruto and Gwen would continue to walk around, as they see a pale girl walking in the street as a truck is coming. The truck swerves and hits a nearby bridge. Gwen and Naruto spring into action, Naruto using Sasuke's Susanoo to hold up the bridge and Gwen with the help of some of Naruto's clones evacuate the people that were still on the road. With a flash of light, Naruto is blasted back by an explosion, causing more damage. Another flash would reveal a floating figure seemingly glowing with a golden hue. This figure would help Gwen in evacuation. The new guy would wake up Naruto. Naruto would then put out the explosion with a mix of water and earth-style jutsu. So new guy got a name? I'm Michael Morningstar. Well, I'm Naruto Uzumaki, nice to meet you. Oh, and this is Gwen. A sheepish Naruto would then gesture to Gwen, who would wave at the newcomer. Thanks for the help, Michael. Michael would smile. No problem, Gwen. Naruto would look at Michael, then at Gwen, and would frown. In Naruto's mind. Kit. Yes, Kurama? I don't trust this new guy, keep an eye on him. Also, is that jealousy I sense from you? A newfound blush on Naruto would swiftly try to deny whatever one of his inner friends tried to imply. Michael would smile. I could gladly show you my home. A lot of things happen in this small town, it's best to keep track of through a base. Gwen would smile and follow Michael somewhat, leaving Naruto behind. That sounds great. Naruto would run after them in a hurry. Hey guys, wait for me. As Naruto, Gwen and Michael make their way through Michael's house, Naruto gets increasingly suspicious of Michelle. This place is cool and all, but what was up with that girl? Gwen would look at Naruto disappointedly. Naruto, that's rude. Michael would chuckle. There's nothing rude about it, you see Naruto, that's actually what I have been working on finding out, so tbh honest I don't know, yet I believe I'm very close to the truth. Speaking of truth, me and my friends are putting together a team of plumbers kids, my cousin is the leader and he wanted to know, would you like to join? Of course Gwen, I would love to, but I would like to ask if you and your friend here could stay a little to stop what's going on in my town. Naruto would be looking at Gwen with surprise, then he would look back at Michael. Could you give me and my friend a moment? Naruto would take Gwen away to talk to her. Gwen, I'm sorry, but that guy gives me the creeps, and honestly the tailed beast, don't trust him either. Naruto, that's rude, and honestly just give him a chance please. Fine, but the second he shows any sign of being evil I'm going to rock him. Time skip. Naruto, Gwen and Michael would be facing more zombified girls at a power plant. Gwen would look very tired until Michael would take her hand and their energy combined would stop most of the girls. Naruto, who would be very jealous, would charge a Rasengan that would take the rest of the girls out. Okay, Morningstar, something is off, Gwen is never tired like that. Naruto, I have had it with you being rude. If you don't want Michael on the team, then just leave, I can handle the rest of the mission. Michael would walk off with Gwen, leaving Naruto standing in a newly empty power plant. What just happened, guys? Kid, I believe you might have lost a friend, but I finally figured Morningstar out. Naruto would be confused as Goku would pick up where Kurama left off. Naruto, it seems that Morningstar has been absorbing energy from the females you have been fighting, including Gwen. Wait, if what you guys are saying is true, then I was the only thing stopping Morningstar from completely stealing all of Gwen's energy. Naruto, with his new knowledge, would sprint towards Michael's house to stop him from stealing Gwen's energy. Naruto would burst through the door. The first things he would see, a golden Michael, a pale Gwen, and a bowl of ramen on the floor. Oh hey Naruto, funny seeing you here. Michael would drop Gwen. Funny? Naruto, with his Manjaku Reni Sharingan and the killing intent of all nine-tailed beast, would glare at Michelle. What part of this is fucking funny, Michael? Most every part, but funniest part of all being, well, that would have to be the fact Gwen wouldn't listen to her friend. I guess I have that effect on people. Michael, I'm going to rip you apart limb from limb. A cloak of red, blue, and yellow chakra would cover Naruto as he would rush at Morningstar, sending a chakra-infused punch into his gut. Morningstar would be on the defensive trying to dodge, but every time he tried, Naruto would be behind him ready to keep barging Michael. With one chakra down slam and a Rasengan, all energy Michelle stole would be put back, waking up Gwen and all the other girls. Naruto would rush down to Gwen and would pick her up. You okay, Gwen? Gwen would nod. Just a little tired. Naruto would take Gwen away from the mansion. While Naruto walked, Gwen would look at Naruto. I'm sorry, Naruto. It's fine, it wasn't your fault, plus it's not like you meant anything you said. Gwen would kiss Naruto's cheek. That's not what I meant, idiot. Naruto would be stunned as after that the walk back to Bellwood was silent. Time skipped to Naruto, Gwen, Ben and Kevin back together, with Kevin starting the conversation. So how was the mission? Gwen and Naruto would look at each other then blush, before Naruto would speak. It went bad. Some Morning Star dude tried to kill us and steal Gwen's energy. Kevin and Ben would look surprised. Well, our rescue mission went great, isn't that right, Ben? You mean how we almost ended up with an army of DN aliens with high-tech weaponry? Yeah, totally fine. Ben would roll his eyes as we would get a flashback. Ben and Kevin would be driving to where their information would lead them to find another DN alien base, which also happened to have one of the plumber's kids inside, known as Cooper. Kevin, you sure this is the place? Not entirely. I have my badge to Gwen and Naruto, remember? I still don't know why you put them on a team instead of you and Gwen. Kevin would laugh. You know Naruto totally has a thing for Gwen, right? What? No way, that can't be possible. Naruto's a ninja assassin, plus I'm sure if he liked Gwen I would be able to tell. Ben, you're dense, and when it comes to Julie you're even more dense. So there is no way you know anything about romance. With a sheepish look Ben would laugh. Well, let's just focus on the mission and saving the new recruit. Yeah. As Ben and Kevin would sneak into the base, they would see multiple DN aliens in a giant tower keeping the inside of the base cold. While sneaking through the base, Ben would heal many DN aliens, and would direct them out of the base. As they finally made their way to Cooper. I think this is where they are keeping him, so let's do this quick. Ben would nod and hover his hand around the Omnitrix, ready to turn into an alien at any time. Ben and Kevin would end up defeating the many DN aliens, and getting Cooper out of the base before the DN aliens could force him to make more weapons. Ben, would you do the honors of destroying that tower? Ben would grin and would slap the Omnitrix, turning himself into Humongouser to break and completely throw the tower. Flash forward. And that's all that happened with us. Naruto would grin. That was cool. Hopefully I get to throw a tower. Ben would pat Naruto's back. One day, my friend, one day. Act 1, a fire farm. Our group are driving in an unknown direction. With Ben and Kevin in the front, and Naruto and Gwen in the back. Kevin would look ahead, then look at his plumber's badge. Seems this is the right way to the next plumber's kid. Naruto would look at the badge, then he would look annoyed as he remembered what happened with the last plumber kid. Hopefully it goes better than last time. Gwen would laugh. I thought it was fun. Naruto would look at Gwen then blush. Yeah. Fun. Ben would hand Kevin some money, as Ben would look somewhat surprised and annoyed at the same time. Told you, Ben. I'll never doubt your wisdom again. As the group arrived, they would see a yellow flame going through crops and the sky, while a police car would be chasing it. Is that what we are looking for, Kevin? Might be, seems like one of your old aliens, Ben. Ben would squint. Yeah, that's Heat Blast. Naruto would be restless, and would jump out the car. Well, what are we doing just standing here? Let's get the damn new recruit. Naruto, we can't just go up there and take him. It seems he's being followed by the police. Ben would grin. What you're saying is we need a plan. What else would I be saying? Gwen would smile. Kevin would look at the two cousins. Didn't you two used to fight a lot more? Ben would look sheepish. Don't think that matters right now. Naruto would grin. So what is the plan? Time skipped to Gwen and Kevin in the car driving in the direction of the yellow flame. Naruto would be stand on top of the car. Yo! Kid! Can you slow down? The yellow flame would sloppily come down beside Naruto. What do you want? Me and my friends got a plan to get you out of this. All you got to do is stay in the crops. Can you do that? The Pyronite would look skeptical. Why should I trust you? Naruto would then show him the plumber's badge. Okay, I'll trust you. The yellow flame pyronite would move in front of the car. Naruto hit the car 2 times, after that Kevin would speed up. Don't hit my car, Uzumaki. Sorry. Space and time would start to warp around Naruto's eye, causing him to disappear, leaving a small toad on the car. Naruto would appear in front of Ben. Ben, the plan is going, my toad will tell me when it's time. Okay, make sure you have a look on the new guy's energy, we only got 1 shot. Kevin, Gwen, is the cop car on your position? We cut to Kevin and Gwen still driving behind the plumber's kid. Yeah, Ben, we got it. Kevin would then see the cop car go past them to go after the pyronite. Ben, we got a problem. Naruto would look surprised as his toad had sent him a message of what happened. Well, looks like I'm changing the plans. Ben would nod at Naruto as would nod back. Time would displace around Kevin's car as it would be replaced by the yellow and red pyronite. Time would displace around the pyronite and then in its place would be Naruto. Another displacement in time and now Naruto is on top of Kevin's car and Kevin's car would be in front of Ben. Uzumaki. Look at what you did to my car. Naruto would look at a couple of scratches and dents caused by Naruto teleporting Kevin's car a few feet of the ground. Sorry, Kevin. Naruto would pay Kevin's back. You can buff it out, right? Kevin would have an evil glint in his eye. No, I'm gonna need payment, Naruto. Naruto would back up with his hands up. Come on, you know I don't have any money. Kevin would sweat drop. So having a bestseller means you don't have any money? Gwen would look at Naruto, bestseller. Naruto, you never told me you made a book. That's 'cause it never came up. Naruto would start to sweat. What did you write, Naruto? Kevin would pull out an orange book. This is only the first book of the Ika Ika series, and I just got the translated version. The original was hard for me to understand, and it's signed. Gwen would look at Naruto. Gwen, it's not what it looks like. Are you sure? 'Cause it looks like you have been writing smut and Kevin has been reading it. Naruto would sweat drop. Okay, it is what it looks like. Ben would finally speak up. Guys, we don't have time for this. This is our new heat blast, also know around her as Alan Albright. Alan would wave at the 3 that were just arguing about a book. Hey, how are you? Naruto would smile and would put his hand out. Hey, I'm Naruto Uzumaki. Alan would take Naruto's hand and would smile. Nice to meet you. Ben would stand up. So Alan, how did you get your powers? Alan would start to think. Well, my mom is an alien, and my dad is a human. Kevin would smirk. Wonder how that went. Alan would ignore Kevin and look at Ben. Anyway, I'm guessing you're wondering why I'm being chances by the police. Kevin would stop smirking. Yeah, that would be a plus, but there is something I wanted to know as well. Okay. Well, I'm being chased because while I was trying to prove I was being framed, I mistakenly caused some crop fires with my powers. Wow, no one in this team is gonna be well-rounded. Kevin. What? Naruto would laugh. Alan would look back at Ben. So what did you want to ask of me? Well, I wanted you to join my team, but we can help you before all that. Naruto would smile. So kid, what are you being framed for? Crop circles. Naruto would laugh. And then look at Alan. Oh, you're serious? Well, we could definitely help with that. Really? Yeah, not anything we haven't dealt with. Ben would smile. So what you got for us, Alan? Alan would smile as we get a time skip. Alan walk up to an empty field. This is where it was a giant tower made of metal, so many yellow-looking aliens. Naruto would look at the empty field. Yellow-looking aliens, you say? Anyone else thinks that fits the description of our old friends? Ben would nod. The DN aliens. A bright flash would erupt and a giant alien tower that looked similar to the crop circles that Alan described would come out of the ground. A wisp of cold air would hit the five and Naruto would use the Son Goku's chakra to make a warm blanket of chakra that would go around Ben, Kevin, Gwen and Alan. Everyone good? Toasty Uzumaki. Inside Naruto. Goku would be slouching, as his potent magma chakra has been reduced to a warm blanket, while the other tailed beast laughed. Naruto would walk forward. Ben, remember what you said yesterday? Yeah. Well, this tower is mine. Naruto would rush in with a skeletal purple Susanoo that would cover him. As he ran, the skeleton would be hitting multiple DN aliens while inside Naruto would be charging a Rasen Chidori. The others would rush after Naruto, Ben turning into Spider Monkey jumping around webbing up his adversaries. Kevin would absorb his car turning him green and allowing him to morph his hand into a metal spike ball, swing it at the aliens. Gwen would use multiple spells and would challenge Kevin to take out as many DN aliens as her. Alan would be on a rampage with his fire-covered rock, using his flames to take down any DN alien in his vicinity. After a while there would still be many DN aliens until Naruto would finally arrive at the tower and shove his Rasen Chidori into the tower, knocking it over, causing the other DN aliens to fall over and turn back to humans as they needed the extreme cold to survive. The five would come down. Thanks for helping me out with this. I'll be able to clear my name. If you ever need help, contact me anytime. Ben would smile. No problem, Alan. As Alan would walk off, Naruto would look at his friends. Well, we got a new ally. But did you guys see what I did to that tower? I'm easily the strongest here. Naruto would cross his arms with confidence as Kevin would come up behind him. Now about my car. Yes, Naruto, about Kevin's car and about that book that you have, Kevin. As Gwen would look at the two, they could feel the rage in her eyes. Now Gwen, I only sell them because it's how I remember my godfather. Come on, you're not gonna hurt your favorite blonde, right? Of course not. Oh, thank. Is what I would say, but you two have 10 seconds to run. Gwen would crack her knuckles and open her spell book. 10, 9, 8. As Gwen would keep counting, Naruto and Levi would already be running. Act 2. 3 blind copies. Naruto would be in his new room, just waking up from a nightmare. As he sees Kagaya Atsuki, ready to fight, he would realize it was an hallucination. Point of view skip. Ben would be walking down the street as he would see another him. After this, Ben would chase what seems to be him, no king, this copycat, to the floor. Who are you? Why does that matter? This version of Ben would turn into Jet Ray and fly off. Ben, be surprised, would not follow. Time skip. Naruto and Ben, looking tired, would yawn around the same time. You guys didn't get any sleep? Naruto would yawn. No. I had a wired dream. After a while, Gwen and Kevin would look at Ben as he yawned. Same here. Well, we don't have a mission, so you two should just. Naruto and Ben's head would slam on the table as Ben dropped his smoothie. The blonde and brunette would wake as soon as their heads hit the table. Time skip. Gwen would wake up to Charmcaster in her room charging pink mana. Charmcaster? No response from Charmcaster as she would send pink energy at Gwen, then leave stone monsters. Time skip. Kevin looks at the 3 tires faces on the table. So everyone is just tired now? Can someone explain to me what you 3 are even dreaming about? Ben would look up. Well, I was dreaming about fighting another me. Ben would look at Gwen. I started dreaming that Charmcaster was back. Naruto would look up. Who is Charmcaster? An old villain of theirs. Now Naruto, what was your dream? As the 3 would look at Naruto, he would sweat drop. Is it that interesting? Kevin would smirk. Dude, something that would keep up the guy that was trained to be a ninja at the age of 12. That is so interesting. Naruto would sigh. Well, I keep dreaming that Rabbit Granny is trying to assassinate me in my sleep. Kevin would lose his smirk. Well, now I'm bored. But if this keeps going on, you guys won't be able to fight. Gwen would wake up suddenly. Huh? What? Where? I mean Kevin, we are fine. No, you aren't not. Ben has spilled like 10 smoothies, not normal. Maybe we should all sleep somewhere near each other so Kevin could watch what happens. Ben would nod. I don't mind, but Naruto and Kevin gonna have to sneak in. I could easily teleport me and Kevin in. Time skip. Naruto and Gwen would be laying on the floor, Ben laying on his bed, Kevin sitting in Ben's chair. As the three would go to sleep while Kevin watched. Man, I'm bored. Out of nowhere the three would wake back up in a state of shock, with Gwen rolling over to be on top of Naruto. Realizing where they were, Naruto and Gwen would blush and instantly get up as Ben would hand Kevin a 10. Hey Kevin, why do you keep getting money from Ben? Oh, we have an agreement, for every cute thing you and Gwen do Ben pays me $10. Easy money. Anyway, what did you three dream about? Naruto would look at Gwen and Ben, telling on. The looks on their face. Same thing, only this time I got an address. Kevin, well, we can go tomorrow, I so happen to need my sleep. Time skip to Naruto, Kevin, Ben and Gwen in front of a warehouse. You sure this is it? Naruto would like it, Kevin. Him, seeing as I got it from a dream. Of course not. Naruto would walk into the warehouse with his friends close behind him. Naruto, looking around, would find some wired tech that looks like a helmet as well as some cybernetic gloves. There doesn't seem to be anyone here, but these look important. Naruto would then close one of his eyes, causing the tech to burst into unexpected black flames. Kevin would look at the three. I can tell you guys need sleep, so I will stick around and you three can go sleep. Ben would pat Kevin's back. Thanks. As Ben, Gwen and Naruto left, Kevin would walk around trying to find some place where he could see everything that happens in the warehouse. Okay, where to stay, where to stay. Kevin would continue to walk around until he would see three figures in the dark. I told you guys to go. Surprise would be on Kevin's face as he would see an inverse version of Ben Charmcaster and a ninja wannabe with high tech on him. Before Kevin could do anything, he would be wrapped in pinch energy, then tied down. View switch. Naruto, Ben and Gwen would be at Mr. Smoothie's looking to be well rested. So where is Kevin? Naruto's friends would shrug, as Ben would speak. Thought he was just late, IG not, we should look for him. Naruto would get up. Best place to look would be the warehouse. Ben and Gwen would nod. So who has a car? Ben and Gwen would look at Naruto. Hey, just cause I'm rich doesn't mean I want to drive everywhere, I can just teleport us there anyway. Naruto would teleport him and his friends to the warehouse. As they look around, they would see a chained Kevin. Kevin, it's okay, we got you, buddy. As Naruto would look up before unchaining Kevin, he would see a red flash, a charge of blue energy and a pin projectile heading for them. As the three untrapped heroes would be blow back, they would see a white-haired Ben wearing a red jacket and ninja wannabe and Charmcaster. Okay, that one hurt. The three would get up and would be blown back by their respective enemies. With Naruto. I don't get this a lot, but who are you? As the figure with blue technological gauntlets would stand and charge what seems to be a Rasengan. I am a follower of Kaguya, she gives me power. Naruto would step back. Not possible. Oh, but it is, when you destroyed her. Her chakra escaped, I was able to use my wealth and smarts to save her chakra while she gave me a task. To kill Naruto Uzumaki. Naruto would grit. So I watched from afar, using you as a base to make some of my tech. The stranger would make a blade of nanotech. That still doesn't tell me who you are. I'm Zack. The stranger would crouch. But you can call me Techno Kage. View change. So who are you, some sort of knockoff? The red Ben changed into Humongosaur. Call me Albedo. View change. Oh, Gwen. Weak. Naive. Gwen. Gwen would get up. Charmcaster. I've grown. I can stop you. On my own. With Naruto. Naruto would take out a scroll. Man, never thought I would use one of the 7. Naruto would unravel the scroll, which would reveal 7 seals. Naruto put his hand on one. Out came a blade-covered scales with a skull on the handle. Ready. Samayada. Naruto would rush at Techno Kage. With their swords clashing, each swing would only hit the other's sword. Meanwhile, Ben as Big Chill would be trying to freeze Albedo but not doing much. With Gwen and Charm Caster would be matching magic with magic, causing many explosions. In each fight with each attack, all of them seemed to be matching blow for blow, no one getting ahead of the other. Our heroes would take it up a notch. Naruto activating his Reni Sharingan, Ben turning into each Echo, and Gwen using more advanced spells. Until eventually the 3 assailants would regroup. Albedo would look at his partners. You idiots got pushed back. You did too, you alien shifting baboon. Shut it, witch. Hey, leave the lovely lady alone. Make me rip off, ninja. As the 3 attacked each other, they didn't notice their enemies sending a big attack at them, which would send them flying. The 3 would untie Kevin. Sorry about leaving you, Kevin. It's fine, not like they could beat me in a fair fight. Act 3. Double couple trouble. Naruto and Gwen would be walking down the street as they talk about recent events. Eventually ending off with both of them laughing. Naruto would then look at Gwen. So you know how you kissed me after I fought Morning Star? Gwen would blush then nod. I wanted to ask, would you? Naruto and Gwen would be interrupted by Kevin. Can you two be quiet down? I'm trying to get pictures of Ben on a date. No one is gonna believe me unless I have proof. Naruto would look at Kevin. Explain to me why you're doing this again? Well, flashback. Kevin and Ben were sitting alone at Mr. Smoothie's. Until GT and Cash would walk to them. Look, Kevin Levin is hanging out with the looser Ben Tennyson. GT would laugh a little. Kevin would try not to snicker. Well, Ben isn't a loser unlike you geeks. Kevin would completely start laughing at GT and Cash. Well, he only has you and his cousin and that other wired guy. Seems like someone can't be talking, you guys only have each other. Plus Ben has a girlfriend. Cash and GT would begin to laugh. Good one, Levin. I'm being serious. Sure, we will believe it when we see it. End flashback. So now you're trying to get pictures of him and Julie? Yeah. Duh. Kevin, you're kinda interrupting something Naruto wanted to say. Yeah, he likes you, blah blah blah, now shush. Kevin would continue to take pictures, causing Naruto and Gwen to speed up. So, as I was saying. Gwen would stop Naruto. The answer is yes. Naruto, Gwen and Kevin would continue to walk until the 3 would see an upgraded go-kart that would end up taking Ben and Julie into the forest. We getting involved? Not this time, Kevin. Gwen and Naruto would walk off. Kevin would end up running in the direction of Ben and Julie, ending up having to explain why he was following them, but would also end up helping Ben and Julie with their upgrade problem. If you know, you know. Act 1. The Void. It's been about a month since Naruto met Ben. Many adventures have come and gone, from meeting a green alien baby, to meeting a doctor of time. With every adventure, Naruto and his new friends would grow in power and in friendship. Naruto and his friend Ben are on a mission in the Null Void. Naruto and Ben are currently fighting what seems to be a buff version of Dr. Onimo. Naruto would look up to a giant fist which he would block with his skeletal Susanoo. This impact would break the Susanoo and would cause Naruto to fall on his back. Man, how did we even get here? Flashback. Naruto and Ben would be making their way with their new plumber badges to 2 new signals that just popped up out of nowhere. I don't get it, the signal seems to be popping in and out, but I can't figure out why. Ben would look at Naruto while Naruto would be looking around their new terrain. Well, it obviously in this town, as soon as the signal pops up again I'll lock on and teleport us there. But until then this place has a burger shack. My treat. Ben would smile, causing Naruto to grin as the two would make their way into the burger joint. Naruto and Ben would sit down, Ben holding a plate of chili fries and Naruto with a burger. After a while of them sitting down, Naruto would hear Ben start to speak. "So you and Gwen." Naruto would spit out his drink and cough. What about me and Gwen? I know you are dating Gwen, just wanted to make sure you know something." "And that would be?" "Well, first things first, wanted to let you know Gwen knows how to handle herself, so don't smother her." "And the second thing, mind helping me pull a prank on her?" "No way." Naruto would look away after the tense moment was over. "Naruto, please." "No way, you know what happened last time she was mad at me." Naruto would shiver. "No, you and Kevin never talk about what happened after we helped Alan. And you don't want to know." "Come on, Naruto. Why do you even want to prank her?" "I'm just trying to get her back for the last time she pranked me." Ben would close his eyes and put his hand up while smirking. "And with a super cool ninja that happens to be Gwen's boyfriend would help a lot with my prank." Naruto would stay quiet. "Plus it would help you with your sealing jutsu." Naruto would end up sighing. "Fine, I'll help." A bright flash of green followed by blinking would cause Naruto and Ben to leap out of Burger Shack and look at their badges. Naruto would charge his chakra and would teleport him and Ben in the direction of the signal. As Naruto and Ben would arrive at a truck that would have a null void projector in it. "So this is what has been setting off the badges? Seems so second strongest." Naruto would look at Ben. "We are the same strength and you know it." "One word." "Don't even." "Alien X. You know I could beat you in your Alien X form." "In what way?" "Not only do I have my Reni Sharingan Sage Mode Tailed Beast Chakra and Sage Mode Chakra, but I have the 7 Sword of the Mist as well as Sealing Jutsu. With 10-tailed chakra mode alone my defense is high enough to at the least survive a Big Bang." Ben would grin. "Let's just agree that we both are very strong, about the same strength." Naruto would laugh. "So you have other forms like 10 cm? Yeah, but those are just last resorts that would cost too much chakra, which would leave me and the tailed beast half dead on a good day, and other forms that are just combinations of my other forms." Ben would look at the van. "Seems like the signal was a distress signal and it came from the null void. Looks like we are having a null void adventure today." Naruto would grin, then would start up the null void projector. As the portal opened, Naruto would slap a Flying Thunder God seal onto the side of the van. The portal would fully open as Naruto and Ben would jump in. After the two would land, they would scout the area. What they would see is a sky full of rocks as well as null void guards and monsters looking similar to one of Ben's aliens. Naruto would create 100 clones, each of them going in a different direction, giving Naruto a scope of the full area. "Ben, there is a giant castle not too far from here and I think I found the direction of the signal." Ben would get up from the floor. "Well, let's go to the signal, we can save princesses any other time." "I told you I was like that when I was 12. Ben would laugh as the two would make their way to the signal. After a while of going in one direction, Naruto and Ben would come across Grandpa Max, Manny, Helen and Pierce. Ben and Naruto would stop. You guys are alive." Ben would tackle Grandpa Max, ending up squeezing him a little. "Yo Manny, what happened to the hand?" "Well, I lost it to the new baddie." "There's always a villain to deal with." "So who is it?" Max, after getting up, would get serious. "His name is D Void. He has been oppressing everyone in the null void. No one here is able to do anything without his no." "Sounds like a tyrant." "He is." Ben and Naruto would look at each other with a grin. "We can beat him." Grandpa Max would look at the two. "He is much more powerful than you two think. It's not possible for you two to take him down. Come on Grandpa, have a little faith in us. I'm telling you both, don't get cocky." Time skip. Naruto would be in his SCM using his sand to his advantage trying to seal D-Void while charging a magnet Rasen Shuriken. It is futile, you brats. Ben would be in the sky falling down as he transformed into Echo, with a number of Echo clones attacking D-Void but it not doing much. Naruto would be blown back by a punch as Shikaku would speak. Sorry Naruto, but I'm all out of SCM chakra. It's gonna take a while for all of us to charge up UNF chakra for any form of chakra mode. It's gonna take Kurama the longest though. It's fine Shikaku. Naruto would look up at a fist coming his way as he opened his black eyes being replaced by the Reni Sharingan. With a cloth Susanoo, Naruto would block the punch with cracks going through the Susanoo. Ben would end up changing into Big Chill to try and freeze D-Void. Naruto would use his Susanoo to down slam D-Void and then gut punch D-Void with his left arm, sending D-Void flying. After a while D-Void would get up out of the rubble unharmed. You won't stop my dimensional drill, I will take over the earth. Ben, I don't have that long with Reni Sharingan or Susanoo. Ben would frown. I don't have that much longer as Big Chill. Your grandpa was right, we got cocky. Ben would nod. I got one thing left, it's gonna take everything I got but I'm gonna need to charge it. Ben would rush at D-Void as Naruto would make 10 clones which would all be sitting in Sage Toad position. After a while Ben would come back in his human form and fall over. Naruto's first clone would poof. Thanks Ben, I got this but I don't know for how long. Naruto would rush at D-Void sending him in the air with a kick. Rushing after D-Void, Naruto would then punch him higher using a clone to get momentum. Naruto would be in front of D-Void as he made the cross-hand seal causing many clones to attack him in an X formation. As Naruto got sent higher he would make 100 clones each one with an Otama Rasengan. Uzumaki. X-clone. Barrage. As the clones with giant attacks would come down and hit D-Void, Ben would be surprised that Naruto couldn't do this earlier. Naruto would be back on the floor with a nicked out D-Void. Why couldn't you do that earlier? It takes a lot of Sage Chakra and I didn't have time to charge it. Okay. As Grandpa Max and his group would appear, Ben and Naruto would smile. Ben would rush to hug him as he would be stopped. Ben, I'm not coming with you. But why? We need you, Grandpa. I need you. Ben, you don't need me, you are a good leader, besides it isn't like I'm not coming back, just got to clean up the null void for a little bit. Ben would smile. Okay, Grandpa. Ben would look at Naruto and nod, causing Naruto to charge chakra, sending Ben and Naruto somewhere else with a yellow flash. Act 2. Beach episode. Ben, Naruto, Kevin and Gwen would be on a mission taking out another DN alien tower. Which after destroying the tower the four would be on the road again. Gwen would eventually start to speak. So we all have been working a lot to defeat the DN aliens. The three boys would turn their attention to Gwen. I was thinking we could take a break and go to the beach. Naruto would start thinking as after a little while he would have a nosebleed. I'm convinced. What about you two? Ben would think about it. Well, I could invite Julie. I guess I'm in as well. The three would turn to Kevin. What? Well, Kevin, we all are going, so we wanted you to come too. Kevin would laugh. It kinda seems like a double date to me. You know. You and Naruto. Ben and Julie. 5 is a crowd. Ben would look at Kevin. Just come to the beach. No. What if I can get another girl to come hand out? You know. So you don't be lonely. Ben would laugh. Let it go, Ben. I'm not going. What if I told Gwen where you're hiding the rest of your signed Ica copies? Gwen would have an innocent smile on her face that radiates danger as Kevin would stop the car. You wouldn't. A small silence would pass before Ben would start to talk again. Kevin Levin keeps his books. Okay, Ben, I'll go, just don't tell your crazy cousin where I hide the books, please. That's all I needed to hear. As Gwen would still have her innocent smile, the rest of the car ride was silent. Time skip. Naruto would just be arriving in swimming trunks to the address that Gwen gave him. "Hey Ben." Naruto would walk up to Ben and Julie. This must be Julie heard so much from Ben. "And you're Naruto, right? Ben told me how you were a godly ninja. Nice to meet you." Ben would be sheepy and laugh while scratching the back of his head. "Ben, you seen Gwen yet?" "Nope, but Kevin is over there." "Also remember what you said in Burger Shack?" "I have to do that now." "Yep, it's perfect time." "Okay, what do you have in mind?" Time skip. Gwen would finally arrive to an empty beach. As she would look around, she would be confused. "Where is everyone? Thought they would be here before me." Stepping forward, Gwen would be swallowed up to her waist by the sand. As she tried to get out, water would fill the hole, as she could also feel digging around her legs. After a while, 2 Naruto clones would be done digging, as Gwen would be dressed as a sand mermaid with her sand tail keeping her in place. Ben would start laughing as he would pull out some seaweed and place it on Gwen's head. "Payback is best served surprised." "Ben, I'm gonna get you for this." "Relax, it's just a perfect sand sculpture keeping you stuck, not like you can't get out." Gwen, realizing that, would use her pink energy and would completely destroy the sand sculpture and would charge purple energy in her hands, chasing around Naruto and Ben. "Come on Gwen, I just wanted to help Ben get even. He forced me to." "Hey, I didn't force you to do anything." "Yeah, you're right, I'm just not trying to get my ass handed to me." After a while of running, Naruto, Ben and Gwen would calm down. Ben, Gwen, Naruto and Julie would play some games, mess with Kevin and swim in the short time they were at the beach. Naruto would get up and grin. "Ben, I needed this, but it's kinda boring when I'm not fighting." Ben would get up and cross his arms while smirking. "What do you have in mind?" "I say we spar." Ben would grin. "I accept your challenge, Uzumaki." Naruto and Ben would stand still for a while as a leaf unknown in its origin would sway through the wind. As it finally fell, Naruto would rush at Ben as Ben hit the Omnitrix to become Chromastone, shooting rainbow lasers at Naruto while Naruto dogged after this. Naruto would close the distance, hitting Chromastone with a Rasengan into his gut, sending Chromastone flying. Naruto would show his left arm with 10 seals going from his hand to his shoulder as Naruto would hit the 10th teal, summoning several flying thunder god kuni that would be thrown in Ben's direction. Ben would change form into Spider Monkey, dodging the kuni. Several Narutos would appear at each kuni holding a Rasengan, while Naruto would be doing multiple hand signs. Spider Monkey would jump off each clone, causing the clones to hit each other and disperse as Naruto would finish his hand signs. Water style. Water Dragon Jutsu. A large amount of water would be shaped like a dragon and would fly at Ben, who would turn into Echo Echo, destroying the dragon with a wall of sound. Multiple Echo Echoes would start to attack Naruto from every direction, while Naruto uses Reni Sharingan to switch with most of the clones, causing them to attack each other. Naruto would make quick hand signs and would send a fireball at the remaining Echo Echoes. Ben would be in his big chill form, circling around Naruto, freezing him. In the block of ice, Naruto would use Amaterasu to destroy the ice, then would use Almighty Push on Ben, sending him flying. Ben would turn into Swamp Fire, sending tendrils of plant and fire at Naruto. Naruto would use his Susanoo in its armored form to defend from the flaming plants. Switching places with a rock near Ben, Naruto would kick Ben into the ocean. Naruto would then use Perfect Susanoo, causing Ben to turn into Humongosaur and then grow. Ben, still not matching the size of Naruto, would try and tackle Naruto's leg to trip him, ending up with Naruto floating away. Ben would start to mess with the Omnitrix, turning it in any which way to try and do something. Alien DNA unlocked, allowing the access of Takuster DNA. Sounds like something big might as well. Ben would hit the Omnitrix again, causing him to turn into Way Big. After Ben had shouted his alien's name, the two were back at it, each of them sending attacks at each other. Naruto would hit Way Big down and then send a bow which had Amaterasu on it at Way Big, with Way Big sending a beam of green energy at the arrow, completely destroying it. Both would transform back to normal. I guess it's a tie for now. Ben would laugh, causing Naruto to grin. Act 3. The War. Naruto, Ben, Kevin, Gwen, Alan, Cooper, Grandpa Max, Manny, Helen and Pierce would be taking down the second to last DN alien base. Naruto would charge up his lighting dragon, sending the dragon into the ground, knocking out the rest of the DN aliens. Ben would run up to Naruto. That was crazy, probably your best ninja move yet. Thanks, Ben. Naruto would laugh as their group that grew considerably would arrive. Ben would grin at his new team. Only one base left to destroy, can't wait to end this. A green flash of light would blind the new group as Azimuth would appear. Ben Tennyson. You won't be fighting in any war. The Omnitrix is much too important for you to endanger yourself trying to fight a war you have no business in. Azimuth, hello to you too. But I can't just not help the Earth. You will stay out of this fight no matter what. Ben would be surprised because as quickly as he appeared, Azimuth was gone. Who cares what Azimuth says? I can still fight. Grandpa Max would put his hand on Ben's shoulder. Ben, Azimuth is the first thinker. If he thinks you shouldn't be in the fight, he probably has multiple reasons why. But it's okay, Ben, we can handle the final fight. Gwen would nod. I don't need to be protected like an item. Ben would rush off, turning into Jet Ray, then flying away. After a while, Naruto would appear in Ben's room. Go away, Naruto. Nah, I think I know how you can join the final fight. How? Just convince Azimuth that you don't need to be protected. You like that's gonna happen? Trust me, Azimuth isn't gonna change his mind. Not like I can talk to him anyway. Well, I did slap a flying thunder god on the little guy. We could easily get to his planet. Really? Yeah, there and back, it wouldn't take too long. Okay, let's go. Ben would rush up as him and Naruto in a yellow glow would disappear and reappear in front of Azimuth. No. What, you didn't even let me say anything. The fact that you used Naruto to get you here already tells me what you want. And the answer is no. Can I just? No. Come on, just let me. No. Azimuth. No. Azimuth, please allow Ben to accompany me and our group to the finale battle. If you keep doing this, I'll take the Omnitrix from you, Ben. You mean you will try? Ben and Azimuth would glare at each other until Azimuth would fold. Fine, but if you are going in this war, you will need master control. Omnitrix. Command code 00000150 Master Control. The Omnitrix would respond by glowing green and allowing Ben to access all his aliens. Told you, now let's go before we are late. Naruto would send himself and Ben into the battlefield. Seeing more DN aliens than anyone could imagine, Ben would turn into Echo, then make 10 clones, then turning the clones into a different alien. This would all Ben to help out around the battlefield as Ben and Naruto sees Kevin sacrifice his car, watching it explode. After a while of fighting and watching the DN aliens come back with more forces, Ben knew there was only one way to stop the invasion. Ben would go to Naruto while Naruto was using Cloth Susanoo to take down many aliens. Yeah, Ben. Can I get your help? Kinda busy. Please. Fine, what is it? I wanted to know if you could lock onto an energy in space and send me there. Okay, but it's gonna take a while. Do you think we got that time? Ben and Naruto would see Julie coming in with Chip blasting many DN aliens in battleship mode. Yeah, I think we do. Okay. After a while, Naruto would get a lock on the hybrid and would send Ben there. After a while, all the DN aliens would turn back to human, allowing the heroes to stop fighting. In the last moments of the fight, Naruto would pick up Gwen and kiss her. Love you, Gwen. Love you too, Naruto. The two would smile as most eyes would be on them. Naruto would end up putting Gwen down and would scratch his head. Forgot how many people were here. Gwen would blush at what she just did while everyone was watching. Grandpa Max would smile, then hug Naruto. You can call me Grandpa now, kid. Naruto would pat Grandpa Max's back and would be let go. After teleporting Ben back to Earth, most everything was normal, but there was something to come. An image of a squid-like alien would appear with many mix-matched weapons from his battles with different heroes and champions. Set a course for Earth.
And that was the video. I hoped you liked it. It took me a while to make, but I just didn't fully upload it to the channel because I didn't really think anyone was going to watch it after part 1 and 2. Because, usually people, when they look at what ifs, they want to listen to something like at least 1 hour long, so they don't have to keep going back and forth to multiple parts. So I just put it all together and made a movie instead. But other than that, I guess that we can end the video. Without further ado, Little Ninja, out.